Alright guys, this video is a bit late, but then again, the past couple weeks have been very hectic. One a good week, field trip. Next week, death in the family. But this week, trying to get back in the groove, so to speak. So this video, like I said, a little bit late, but, better late than never, right? Loving You Is Wrong fans, we are talking about kind of going back a couple weeks to the episode Chest Pains. Pretty much kind of talking about, I believe, if memory serves, when I did my episode review for Chest Pains, I went on like a 5 to 10 minute tangent on Esperanza and how her character is so annoying because of the fact that we spent, a good chunk towards the end of the episode with Steven going back to the house and apologizing for what happened, and Esperanza pretty much, questioning whether or not pursuing anything with Steven is a good idea because she was spooked by how he was acting when he was angry. And if you don't remember, it was pretty much, when Duncan and the 3 guys, so pretty much 4 guys, jumped Steven after he left Esperanza's house, but he ended up kicking their asses. And then eventually going to the bar, beating Eddie to a bloody pulp, then going back to Esperanza's house to apologize. And if you go back to like the first 2 minutes of the episode after Steven beat the guys up, Esperanza comes out asking what's wrong, what's going on. And he's like, this is Eddie's doing. This is Eddie. He did this. And she's like, let me call the station. I don't need Esperanza. I don't need backup, Esperanza. Go in the house. But go in the house. And that was it. And because of that, she was like pretty much, and this is what pissed me off, she was pretty much lumping Steven into the same category as Eddie. It's like, look, Eddie is a monster, but he wasn't as bad as he is now when they first got together. So just seeing this angry side of Steven, she automatically just, kind of lumped him in with the same category as Eddie. And I'm just like, I know it is true that on these Tyler Perry shows, anyone who seems to be a nice person, nice guy, nice girl, they have a dark past, they have a dark side that might take a season or 2 to be exposed, but it eventually gets exposed. I do not think that it is fair whatsoever to categorize Steven in the same category as Eddie in terms of all their sweet one moment, but then they're evil the next. Steven just got out of bed with Esperanza, after a sexual encounter. Gets out of bed, ready to go. 4 guys come to jump him. They get a beating on him at first, but then he turns the tables around with some karate. And emotions are high. Hormones, adrenaline, from sex and then, getting into a fight. So then putting 2 and 2 together, knowing that Eddie did this, yeah, his emotions, he's not going to be able to just calm down like that. So him simply yelling at Esperanza to get into the house, which is a good thing because, as soon as she came out of the house, one of the dudes, the one closest to the front door, was beginning to get back up. So Steven kicked him out because for all she knew, or all Steven knew, one of those guys might have had a weapon. So Esperanza best get in the house. So for Steven just to yell at her, and really, once again, it wasn't like he was going to put hands on her, but he was caught up in the heat of the moment because how would you feel if, hell, you're coming out of a grocery store, you're coming out of Walmart, 4 people try to rob you and you manage to fight them off or whatever, or hold your own, and then somebody that like your sibling, your parent, your significant other comes out like, what's going on? Let me help you. And it's like you handled the situation. No. You're not able to just instantly calm down. So I think that Esperanza just made a whole lot of drama out of how Steven reacted because Steven was once again in the moment. He literally had 4 people jump him and he got into a big fight that he won. But at the same time, it's the anger factor of knowing that once again, punk ass Eddie is just up to his old nonsense, which could have caused him and possibly Esperanza harm. So yeah, him yelling at her a couple of times to get back in the house isn't enough, in my opinion, to warrant him being just put into the same violent and harasser category that Eddie is in. So I think that was just a waste during the portion of the episode. So I wonder what's going to happen the next time, those two have a conversation. But Yeah, so I guess the question is, and I didn't want to make this video like 10 minutes long. I just wanted to get the conversation started because, you know, that's how I sometimes say the video is just the beginning and then the comment section is an extension of the actual video. So, you know, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think it's fair for Esperanza to automatically just put Steven in the same category of crazy and abusive and a monster like Eddie? Because he literally said, I can get that way sometimes when I'm angry. Meaning that, you know, he's slow to anger. But it would have been different if, let's say, he put hands on Esperanza and shoved her towards the door or something like that. It wasn't like that at all. But I don't know. So once again, let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll talk to you soon. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.